On the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Syracuse right back at it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Under fire. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. The Golden Eagles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll give it to him again. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the left side. He's at the... and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boston College! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's caught. It's Walton. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Fake. Working that left side now. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
Well, and it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that second down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Dumps it to the back. Got a man. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to go up top on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You throw 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
How about that athleticism by the tight end? Stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. They believe they can run right here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's knocked. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea of trying to get this guy the ball in space. He's really, really dangerous, but that's just a better job tackling on defense for no gain.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He lost one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
And let the result of that play stand. Be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Walton. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boston College wants to play fast. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding.
Intentional grounding of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's open on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's looking to throw on third and short. Makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gets it out quickly. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down, certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. It is perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting.
There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Syracuse right back at it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Going right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 8 over Missouri. Just another week of SEC.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. Oh, what a cut! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Offense working from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Walton. Smashes through the tackle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment on this big stage.
Fires toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
It's complete to the left. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's knocked. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cuse. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a crease. It's Walton. Runs through the tackle.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. They'll try the run. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds space on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Knox. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He has the first and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Now the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Orange! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The give to the single back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Off the play fake on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Walton. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Syracuse hopes they can just drain this clock. Handoff to the lone back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.